guys and dolls, welcome again to Off the Hook with Nia. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a little flower to go on the end of your pencil. This makes a great back to school gift for teachers because a lot of times the teachers have to loan their pencils out to the students, and then if they all look the same, it's kind of hard to know which ones you've loaned out and which ones are theirs. So I have chosen a pencil with a pretty metallic design, not the yellow design, and a purple eraser, which will help them, know at a glance as well. But these little flowers are just such a cute little touch to add to it. So that's what we're going to be making today. It's just going to be a little short tutorial, a great little beginner's tutorial that anyone can do, and there's only a few rows to it, so you'll have something to show for your work very quickly. Alright, so let's get started. Let you know that in order to make it the right size to fit around the pencil, you're going to need a let's see if you can see that, 4.25 millimeter crochet hook for this project. And that is the G. If you don't have the numbers on yours, that'll be the G. And then, of course, yarn color of your choice, pencil of your choice. You will need this little needle here in order to weave in your ends, and of course some handy dandy snips for cutting your yarn. So we are going to make a slip knot. Oh, whoops, I didn't have my string right. Oh, let me show you how to do that. I think I've shown it in the other videos, but it's been a little while, so you may not remember. But you take your string like this right here, and then loop your finger over it like that, and then just stick your fingers in there, and then twist it around, grab that, and pull. That's the way I do it. There's lots of other ways to do it, but that's my favorite. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then you are going to slip stitch, which means you don't yarn over. You just insert your hook into that first chain, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook, just like that, and it makes a little ring. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to do a single crochet in all 6 chains around the circle. Get my yarn back the way I like it. Sorry. Okay, so insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through. My camera's a little blurry. Straighten that up. There we go. And then yarn over and pull through too. That's a single crochet. We're going to do that again. Make sure you're not going into the same hole. Go into the next one. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And that's 2. You're going to do all 6 of them, and then I'll see you again. So now that you've done your 6 single crochets, you'll be back around at the beginning where your little string is hanging out. That's how you know you're at the beginning. And we're going to do 6 single crochets again in the 6 chains around. Now, after this row, you might want to turn it inside out. I'll show you how to do that. Makes it a little easier because it is getting wonky. As you can see, it's kind of hard to finagle and get your stitches, but just make sure that you're going into the right spots. Gather both. Oop, lost part of it. There we go. Gather both of the loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through. And you're going to do that 5 more times. Go around the circle. And then we'll meet back up in just a second. Alright, so you have done your 6 single crochets. Now what I want to show you how to do is how to flip this so that it's right side out. And by doing this, you'll make it a little easier to do your stitches when you're working in the round on these little projects like this. It's easier to do it from this angle. So there you go. Just turn it right side out, and then see how this is moving. Let me see if I can get this up here. Okay, see how this is moving in that direction? That's how you'll know which way to turn the yarn to insert your hook. Okay, so I've inserted my hook. So you're going to see your chains, and then you'll see the yarn is going this way. This is the way, this is the direction that your work will be going. Okay, so now we're going to be working into the loops. Oh, get back down here so you can see me better. We'll be going into the loops the way we're used to seeing it, with the little double rows right there. My camera keeps going blurry, I apologize. And you'll go in under the 2 loops like that, yarn over, oops, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2. That's 1. And you're going to do 6 of these again, and this is row number 3. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Sorry about that, I had to cough. So now that we have done our 6 single crochets, we're starting on row number 4, and in this row, instead of 1 single crochet per stitch, we're going to be doing 2 single crochets. This will increase and start budding the flower outward. Okay, so we're going to do 1, and in that same hole we're going to do another one, 2. Okay, and I like to do it this way, 3, 4, and that way I can keep up with the stitches and I'll know when to stop, because when you're working in the round, you either need a stitch marker or you have to count your stitches. When it's a small project like this, it's easy to count them. So we're at 4, and we know we're going to need 12 because we had 6 to begin with and we're doubling. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm a little blurry, it's not working very well. Alright, so this has started your flower blossoming out at the top. Okay, and even though it looks a little uneven right here, it's not once you start the petals. So now what we're going to do is we're going to begin our petals, and by in order to make our petals, you're going to see there's going to be basically 4 double crochets here, but it's not going to be all double crochets. So what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3, and then we're going to work 2 double crochets, and then we'll chain 3 and slip stitch. Okay, so let's get started. So first things first, let me get this yarn out of my way. That tail, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, okay, and then we're going to work a double crochet into this next stitch. Okay, so we yarn over, we insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, and we have 3 loops, so we're going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to work another double crochet into this next stitch, so we yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over and pull through. We'll have 3 loops. Then we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And now you see we've got our chain 3 and we've got 2 double crochets. So now we're going to do the chain 3 again. So 1, 2, 3. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down to this next stitch and we're going to do a slip stitch. So we're going to insert our hook and grab the yarn and pull it back through and through the loop on our hook, and that's a slip stitch. And now we're going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and this begins our next petal. And so we're going to do a double crochet in that next stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to slip stitch into that next stitch. There we go, and now we have made a total of 2 petals. So you're going to do that 2 more times. Alright, so now you should have your 4 petals, and we're going to tie off. And the way you do that is you just pull the loop through like that, pull it out a little bit so you have a tail that you can weave in. Take your snips and just snip it off. And then you can take this string and just pull it on through and tug tightly, and there you go. Now what I do is I will take my hook and I'll stick it through the bottom here, and I'll pull this yarn through here, and then I'll use my handy dandy needle and I'll weave in that end, and then I'll take this one and I'll put it through there and weave that one around, and then you're done. You have a little flower, and I'll show you mine once I'm finished. Alright guys, there you go. I've weaved in all my little ends, and there's my pretty little pink flower. Now I have a pack of 6 stencils, and I'm going to do 3 different colors, and I'm going to give 3 to the normal teacher and 3 to the assistant teacher, because my daughter's school has both. So it's just a neat little back to school idea. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, if you liked it, then please make sure you hit like at the bottom. And if you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe and that notification bell. Thank you for joining me here at Off the Hook with Nia. Until next time.